Okay, so welcome back to another what I've watched video. It's like a reviews video. If you haven't seen it before, I've kind of got a different setup here because I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm only going to talk about three movies, but I'm going to talk about them a bit more in depth. Usually I do a pile about this big, and some I don't get to talk about as much as I would like, so kind of changing it up. So if you like this new format you set up, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, then let me know. Oh, I just preferred it before. Either way, it's fine. It's just good to have the feedback. Let me know what you prefer, and I'll just do it that way. Or whether you like it this way, but with more movies than three, then I don't know. You let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try and change it to that. Or if, just let me know. Post it down below. Or if you just like it this way, just give it a thumbs up, and that'd be good. Okay, so now right into it. The first movie I'm going to talk about is Beasts of the Southern Wild. Now, this is one I've heard a lot about and wanted to check out for a while. Obviously, the little girl whose name I cannot pronounce, so I'm not going to try, was very much talked about for this movie. She was nominated for an Oscar, and basically she leads the movie. She's only, I think she's 6 years old, and she's amazing in this movie. Basically, it's about this small little town that are kind of cut off from the rest, that live mostly surrounded by water, and they say, you know, when the ice caps melt, it's going to flood, so you need to move. And they're like, no, we don't want to move. And this little girl here, her name is Hush Puppy. She lives with her dad, who really kind of doesn't, he does care about her, actually, if you think about it, in certain ways, but he doesn't treat her like a 6-year-old, you know. He treats her like a adult, I suppose. She has her own little house. He's like, get out of my house, you stay in your house. You know, she has to kind of fend for herself a lot. He's like, you know, you do it yourself. But, you know, he's teaching her valuable things. It's just, he does care about her, you know. He wants her to survive and things. He doesn't just leave her to die, but it's a bit of a weird one. He doesn't treat her the best as a 6-year-old should be treated, but, you know, so, you know, she pretty much leads the movie, and it's kind of about them living there and the issues they have, and how she has to survive with not having the best aids from her parents. And it's just about that, but it's a proper inspirational movie kind of thing. It was different than I expected. I kind of expected it to be more set in different places, but it's kind of just set in the same one place. It does change a bit, but mostly it's there. Yeah, I guess the other storyline is these what are they called? Big beast things, and basically they are coming, so like, you know, these things, you're gonna have to be careful. They used to kill people off all the time. Watch out for them. There's kind of that thing going on. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was enjoyable. I'd watch it again. It was, some bits were harder to watch, but it was very sweet, and it was kind of everything. It's a hard movie to explain, but I definitely recommend you get this and check it out. I'd like to see more movies like this, like proper, not proper movies, but it was really good. The cinematography was really good as well. It looked really nice. But yeah, the little kid did amazing. Like, it wasn't like watching a little kid. She really knew what she was doing, and she acted great, and you believed her. And when you look at this kid, like in pictures, you see her at the pictures at the Oscars, she doesn't look anything like this. She looks all like, you know, in a dress and all glammed up, and you think, wow, that was that little kid. I think she's about 9 now, so, you know, I don't know when this came out, but obviously they filmed it and stuff. But yeah, she did a great job. She was amazing. She definitely deserved nominated for the Oscar, so definitely check it out. Don't be put off by the fact that a 6-year-old does lead the show. It's very good and still very well done. So yeah, pretty much that's Beasts of the Southern Wild. I don't have a lot to say about it because, like I say, it's a hard movie to explain, apart from what I've already said. But yeah, I highly enjoyed it. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'd recommend everybody to check it out because it's kind of a movie that everyone can watch. I know it's a 12, but I guess if you were a little bit younger, it'd still be okay. It doesn't really have particularly much bad language apart from what the kid says, so it's just a few things, and I guess some bits are a bit gruesome, but not a whole ton. So yeah, definitely check this out. It's really worth it. Okay, so the next movie that I'm going to talk about is Hotel Transylvania, which is a newer Sony Pictures animation movie. I did want to pick this one up on 3D, Blu-ray, but I didn't pick it up when it came out, and then I couldn't find it. Then I found this one for £5, so I thought, you know what, I'll just put this version up. And honestly, I'm glad I picked up this one for £5. I didn't pay £20 for the 3D, because I don't think I'll really be watching it again anytime soon, because it was kind of a more below average animation for me. It's basically about Dracula, who builds this hotel all for monsters to go to because he's scared of humans, and doesn't want his daughter to be in the outside world with the humans because he thinks that they're all going to want to kill her and all stuff like that. And you know, he's dead worried about it, so he builds this hotel where all monsters can go and they'll be safe and stuff. He sets up loads of traps so that humans can't get through, and you know, they've been safe for years and years and years. And then it's his daughter's 118th birthday. His daughter is voiced by Selena Gomez, and Dracula is Adam Sandler. And basically, this young boy here, who is a human boy, turns up at the hotel, and they're like, oh my god, what are we going to do? And it's kind of like basically Dracula trying to disguise his boys as monsters so that everyone doesn't know, so that, you know, they don't all want to leave. Anyway, the girl kind of, you know, it's the first person of her age that she's ever met, so you know, she takes interest to him and wants to speak to him more. The dad's like, oh no, no. And you know, pretty much that's your storyline. And then I guess it's like a coming of age thing. She's learning to, you know, she wants to go out into the world and go out on her own, and her dad's like, oh no, don't really want you to do that, but you know. And it's kind of sweet. I kind of liked the ending, I've got to admit, but it was just average. It had like some new music in which I didn't really think fit very well. It just didn't really go. They had some songs that weren't particularly catchy. They were just like, oh, felt a bit thrown in there and awkward, as if it needed some songs or something. You know, but it had some cute characters, but the characters weren't exactly attachable. The little wolves I suppose, were really cute, and the girl, she was good. I think she was played well, and Adam Sandler did a good job voicing Dracula. But apart from that, I don't know, and I think the animation was a bit below par. Like, the people didn't look appealing, if that makes sense. They just weren't particularly attractively looking animation people. So overall, I think I'd give it maybe a 2 out of 5. I have heard great things about it, and maybe I need to watch it again, because I wasn't in the best of moods watching it, but I think I was expecting more, so I was kind of disappointed. So if you think I should give this one a rewatch, let me know, but I just didn't enjoy it that much. Compared to some animations that we see now, it was just kind of a lot below them, I think. So with Pixar and DreamWorks really kind of upped their game, this is really kind of a bit below average now. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed, and I'm kind of sad to say that, but the storyline was okay. It just wasn't anything amazing, but I don't think the animation was great, and the music wasn't great. There was a few fun scenes, like with the tables. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. There was this table scene which was kind of fun, but apart from that, it kind of was a little bit dull. So yeah, not much for this one, but check it out if you want, because I know that a lot of people have enjoyed it. So let me know what you think of this one, because I just wasn't really a fan. Yeah. Okay, now the final one is Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 Chipwrecked. For some strange reason, I love this movie. I don't know why, I took a liking to it. I saw it in the cinema, and I kind of wanted to see it ever since, and then I picked it up on DVD the other day, and I'd watched it straight away thinking, oh, I wonder if I like it as much. And I did, and now I'm left wanting to watch it again. I don't know what it is about this movie. The first two I thought were okay. This one, I don't know why, but I like it so much. I really don't know why. I don't think anyone else will like this movie as much as I do. I enjoy it. Basically, you've got Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and also the Chipettes, Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor, and they're all going on a cruise with Dave, who looks after them. And anyway, of course, Alvin being Alvin, they end up in a hang gliding type thing, and they end up stranded on an island. So yeah, it's kind of like them being shipwrecked. It's, you know, they're trying to find food and shelter and sort stuff out, and it's just funny, and they've got so many great twists on songs in this movie, but there's a lot of references to other movies within this movie. For example, there's like a Lord of the Rings reference. They have the My Precious thing, and what's also really funny, if you've seen the Double Rainbow video here on YouTube, I don't know if it's a reference to that, but I found it funny. Basically, they see a double rainbow and Theodore goes, "Oh, wow, double rainbow, what does it mean?" And I thought that was funny. It kind of felt like a reference to that. So they have a lot of things like that reference other things anyway. And obviously all the songs, you know, they play on the words, and it's just fun. I just like it a lot. Anyway, so it's them stranded on an island, and obviously, you know, it's them little squeaky voices, but as a kid I loved the original Alvin and the Chipmunks cartoon, so I guess maybe that's why. But I'd really recommend this. If you don't like the first one and second one, I still recommend this one. I liked it. It's got some good music, and like I say, obviously it's all chipmunkified, but it's enjoyable. They meet this really weird new character, but you know, it's funny. I don't know what it is, but I find this quite funny compared to some kids films nowadays. I found this one pretty funny, so some things I think will go over kids' heads, but I thought it was good. I think it is definitely the best of the three, and I'd actually probably give it, for what it is, being a kids movie rating, I'd give it 4 out of 5. But compared to like other, I guess, normal films, it wouldn't get as high, but as a kids movie, I'd totally give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it a lot. I'd watch it again. I mean, I've already watched it twice. I was left wanting to watch it again, so I hopefully will soon-ish. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. Even if you don't like the first two, or you haven't really wanted to watch them, I'd recommend to watch this one and just see what you think. And if you have watched it, please let me know what you think, because I'm interested to know whether anybody likes it as much as I do. I think it's going to be one of the movies that people don't like, but I just like. It's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, so that's Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwrecked. And that is all the 3 movies that I have for you today. So if you enjoyed this style of way of doing it, give me a thumbs up and a comment down below and let me know. And then just generally let me know what you think of any of these 3 movies. And I will see you next time I do this. So thanks so much for watching. Bye!